So, I've been wanting to make a video on this for quite some time. And today's video is going to be on cars. No, I'm just kidding. We're not doing that. What today we are doing is my official Monster Jam collection. That's not the official logo. This is the collection consisting of not all my stuff. This ain't all the stuff I actually have, but I'll be going into detail on some of the specific truck or something in here. So if you have any questions on a certain truck, then why not? I'm gonna ask you. So we're gonna head down into the big start. We're gonna go right here into this section. We also have that section over there, but that doesn't have as much trucks. So we're gonna start off with the big ones. So I'm not gonna say all the names of all the trucks. I'm just gonna say specific things about them. I've been collecting since 2000, and I think it was 7, I believe. My brother has gone longer. Oh yeah, who has Salvager? It's pretty rare, I'd say, in my collection, but it's a nice having. But if anyone has been knowing, Monster has been around since like the 1980s or so. But Monster Truck Racing has been around since the 1970s, so there's something about that. I never knew this on the Bulldozer. It does have years, but on other scales, it doesn't have that. That's a small hub King Crunch. Flag Series Shocker, that's a pretty nice one to have. Cutting corners. This is actually Crimson Crusher, but this was back then when my mom worked at a different type of store. So, yeah, there's that thing. That's a Maximum Destruction, but there's something that came with that. Let me get it. See this right here? This is what came with it. And I got this at a car show. I got this at the car show I went to back in July, on 4th of July. And you can just hang it like this, and it's pretty cool. I'm not sure if it would be nice or not, but if it was like a keychain, that would have been pretty nice. But well, it's a pretty nice one, and this is the first time I've had that design without the mud. Storm damage. I always thought this was Hurricane Force, but this is always storm damage. I can't recall what my first Monster Jam truck was. And it may tell some of these have like Sharpie on them, and some have been worn out. Oh yeah. 1 of 5 Gravediggers in the 5-pack. If you have this 5-pack, consider yourself lucky. There's a Bigfoot. It does make noise. It's pretty annoying, though. My brother actually got this around Christmas, these trucks. There's this truck. There's a John Cena truck, and Daniel Bryan's like somewhere over here somewhere. These I don't know what they're made by, but they're kind of different. Let's see. Hold on. No, Cox something. I don't know. They're pretty cool though. Oh yeah, who has the finals max demo destruction? That Bad Habits is probably my worst condition truck. It's basically because I actually had a sharpen, so it didn't look like it had all these paint chips. I got Pastrana last year around December. I have actually 2 of these. It's just that this one doesn't have as good as rollers. So that Cyborg Shark. The last Hot Wheels original before Spin Master took over. If you don't have this truck, you can actually take the cape off of this thing and you can put it on another truck that has the same body. I'm not sure if I went through one that has that body. Damn it! I'm gonna have to hold on to this cape then. I think that's Zombie without the tie. I think. That truck actually used to be Blue Thunder, but now its body is broken off. Hooligan. This actually was a plastic base Avenger, but it did lose its plastic on it, so it looks like it's a metal base. I'm not happy about that. There's a Trek case. This is my Bounty Hunter Spin Master. I usually use this truck for special reasons. Some Impact, one of my favorite trucks. There's Natural Hornet. There's Daniel Bryan's truck. And this is actually, I was going to put Texas Massacre on this, but it's actually a Scarlet Bandit body. I don't know if you see it. You'll see the S on there and you'll realize it's Scarlet Bandit. Is this the Excalibur that has the... Yep, it is. It's the one that has the paint chip on it. Now let's move over here. Let's start with that World Finals. That's actually from a playset. If anyone had that playset and still has it today, that is awesome. Mud bog digger, as I call it. It's actually Gravity Legend in a 2-pack, but I called it the Legend. 1990s Gravedigger. Ice Screamer. I know that's a Mater's tone tail truck, but I count it in my collection as a monster truck. It's just that if I had a Sharpie with that, I would take them off. That's actually King Crunch's body, but of course it's gone. Speaking of King Crunch, Son of a Diggers. This is the blue. That is that one, and this is the blue rimmed one. The regular, the non-rimmed one is this one right here. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure if I'm the only one that really loves the Spectre Flame, but that's on Impact. It's really cool. 30th Green Digger. Luma's Dangerous. FS1. Batman. I don't have a really good condition Batman besides the X-Ray one. This is probably my least favorite Hot Wheels truck they made. They should have made it orange. It's the worst truck it's like my least favorite, Lightning McQueen. I don't have Mater for some reason. Actually, I used to have, this is actually a truck. I actually used to have tape right here so you wouldn't see the paint chip. I don't call this the Stars and Stripes El Toro. I call it Freedom Toro Loco. And speaking of Chrome, I call him Dragonoid. I think this is Zombie with the tie. The first release of it. That Pirate's Curse is way too big for that hat. Who forgot about the Chrome Frost series? I didn't. This is actually a Monster Mutt Dalmatian. I just made it ice because I had another one. One of my teachers actually used to have all these stuff, and I was like, wow. One of the only regular fire grade truck I have. All the other ones I had, I just imagine that they're fire. Higher Education Blackout, the only one I own. Here's that Batman I was talking about. Stone Crusher. I'm happy I got the Spin Master Stone Crusher because I was getting tired of using this one. It's because I never got a new one. Or Wizard. Car Frost Frustration looks very nice. This is actually a pullback, but it's actually representing my state, so. Something like 2000 something there. Red Scarlet Bandit, Airborne Ranger. Not Airborne Ranger. There's an Airborne. Yeah, it is Airborne Ranger. Carolina Crusher, I was lucky to find that at Hy-Vee. That was the only truck I didn't have there, and I'm happy I picked it up. Another Stone Crusher. I never have a single freaking Gravedigger that's not Mud Treads. Besides the Mud Bug, of course. I have 2 Roger Dodgers, the other one's over there. I just made this one Red Flames. I have 2 Track A's Hot Wheels as well. Full bore. I actually didn't have a new full bore until recently. Let's move over here. That's a Higher Education. It's just that I made it black. Just trying to make it inverse almost. There's that Maxi I was talking about. I actually got 2 Raising Canes, but there's a truck over on the other side of the room that I made it into a custom. Yeah, should I mention that I don't know what it was, but I got a comment on one of my videos. I kind of blushed when I saw it. I'm not saying what it is because privacy reasons. This bounty hunter, I really wish I had a good condition one. I wish I found one at the car show, but I never did. Oh, did we go through a Blue Thunder? Yeah, that's what you can do with the Man of Steel cave if I can put it on. Excuse me. Bless me, whatever the fuck you say today. Oh, there we go. It snapped on. Here, did it. There we go. And you put it on like a truck that has the same body as Man of Steel, and it's kind of stupid, but it's funny. Who has Barzik's Eliminator? Even a big scaled one, I think. I think they made a 1/64 scale of it. The Thunder McDonald's. That thing is way too dusty to be fucking sitting here. I really need to get a new one of that. I didn't really like these throwback trucks when they were around. I'd say that's my fastest truck right there. Actually, I was trying to plan that to be a 100 degrees truck, but nope. Or I was going to call it Spitfire if they ever made that truck. Who has Hot Wheels with the black grill? Or was that just myself? Again, I don't know what I was doing with that Scorcher. This is what we all like to call Fool's Gold Max D. And I always get that confused with a different Maxi. What's the metallic blue Thunder is my question. There's still a whole ton of trucks that are up on the upper side of my room. Still yet to show those. That came in a 2-pack. I had to here, Backwards Bob, Black Stallion, Track Ace, Gravy Legend, Team Benz, Spider-Man, Bad Habit, Gravedigger, Reptoid, and Devastator. Now, I was planning to make a problems I have with some of the Hot Wheels, like problems I have with Moss Jam trucks, but I never did because the video had a interruption when it was about done to upload. So, now let's head over to this side. Now, you may be seeing something specific right here. BKT and Mad Scientist, the only 1/2024 scale that I have. I have a Batman, but I don't know where it's at. And there's a treasure hunt right there, BKT, Mad Scientist. Let's get over here. I wonder if y'all have this one truck. There's a truck, I say, it's probably the rarest in my collection. And there's a 2006 Gravedigger. And here it is. How many of you guys have robots? This truck is worth a lot of money. My mom was lucky to find that thing at her old workplace. The Blackout NEA. So it's Doomsday, but I really like that Massimo Husky. It's a really nice original truck. I kind of wish it was real. It's a really nice looking. It would be a really cool truck to be designed. Well, let's go right here. Maybe to make this like 5 times easier. Yeah, there we go. That's way easier. There's a Batman Spin Master, pure muscle. I really like the colors I did on that. This is the red roll cage. Mission. I think the other one's over there. I think the other one's over here somewhere. I don't know. Because there's one that has BKTs, but it gets over here. That's Instigator. I really love the Yellow Bounty Hunter. It's that got paint chip on it. 1980s Gravedigger. No, 1970s, I meant. Let me head over here. We got Megalodon. That's a Burger King, I think. Also, that Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter is like one of my favorite trucks that's ever been released in Moss Jam. Razor Cane Spin Master. I'm not sure how many people have that one. I feel like that's a hot item. Flashfire. It's not Nitro. I plan on getting that truck. Monster Waller. They kind of ruined this truck, to be honest. They did it with the Monster Mud as well in 2017. 2017, I'd say, was probably the worst year of Moss Jam, of Hot Wheels Moss Jam. That's the Maxi, I'd say, is like Maxi fired. How many of you guys have Cowboy? It's a really nice truck. I actually have 2 Destroyers. This is actually a, yeah, it's one of these. It's one of these you open and you close it. I'm trying to keep this one in good condition, as good as possible, because my old Destroyer, as you saw, it was over here, I think. Where is it? Where'd it go? Well, I lost it in the sea of trucks. Well, I guess that's it for that. Anyways. I sneezed. Anyways, there's Earthshaker, Loco Punk 5. This is actually Loco Punk 5. It's just that I gave him this. Loud Hair. Seen better days, of course. I have 2 live wires. King Crunch, El Toro Loco. That's actually an El Toro Loco. That's actually originally an El Toro Loco with gray rims. But I made El Toro Loco Ice because I didn't like the gray rims on that truck. I mean, where the fuck is it? I mean, this has black rims. I mean, that works. Where was I? Right here. There's that monster I'm talking about. The only ice truck I actually have is Greater Ice. I was planning to get them on Christmas. There's Bad Habit. Again, ruined. I always remembered as a kid, I used to think that Safe Auto Minimizer was not Safe Auto Minimizer. And it was always Shock Therapy was still around in my series, and I just maybe like John Zimmer was still driving it. And today I still like when I'm doing this shit, I still say like he's like the top driver in this. That's the old Lucas Oil Crusader body. Junkyard Dog. This piece is actually kind of ripping off, which I don't like about that. It's the only truck that actually technically is broken with pieces trying to fall off, but it's still in good condition. Yellow Zombie. I kind of wish they had made the red zombie or the other zombie, whatever it was. The only Mega Rex I don't have its tail still on. That was the first McDonald's truck I got. My Ultra Loco, I broke it. There's Alien Invasion. I call it the Blue Invader. Blue NEA. Actually, I went down to wrong now. Crazy Train. I actually got that at a show. I say this was like my worst condition truck a while. This is a Burger King, I think. King Crunch, but I said this was like my worst condition truck for a while until Crazy Train. There's actually a truck that before I made this video, there's Prouncer. And ending off with the Gravedigger, the Legend. There actually was a truck. I actually used to have a small hub Gravedigger, but its tire and axles broke. So I had to find a new one. Oh yeah, I have that playset. I guess it's on here. I got that custom off of eBay, and then there's Safe Auto. Why did I make this truck? Well, basically because this truck was starting to fall apart on me, so. Yeah, and that's the Sign Up Series ramp, but we're not done yet. We still got this section over here. Flag Series Shocker with some Spin Masters. There's King Crunch's body, I still have it. This is one of those shooter trucks, what do you call it? Well, now he's gone. Some of the rings from 2020. I actually kept some cases. I think this was Shocker. Pretty sure this was Shark Shock. Or this could have been Metal Militia. This one was Gas Monkey, I believe. I think this one was Lucas Oil. No, this isn't Lucas Oil. I think it was Blackout Higher Education, I think. Or this one, I don't know. And then there's the only 2-pack I still have. I think it's Metal Militia and Soul Fortune, I think. I didn't get the Scooby-Doo. I should have got that because I passed up on it. And now it's time for the big boys. The ones that I like to keep in their cases. So we have Carolina Crusher. Its little casing is still there. Okay, now how am I going to do this? This maybe? That is one of my favorite Spin Master trucks of all time, and it probably will be until they make a certain truck I've been waiting to get again. Yellow and Blue Bounty Hunter. From Wolf Finals, I think it was 16, I believe. Taekwondo. No, that doesn't work. Sudden Impact. There's actually 2 cases back there. It's small hub King Crunch's body, and I think that's small hub Scarlet Bandit. I put this Max D in this Wolf Finals case, and there's the Wolf Finals truck. And that's after my 2 rarest trucks in my collection, I'd say. King Bling still have its case, but I do not have its thing anymore. But there is one truck I think is probably my rarest in my collection. The Beast. I still don't have its thing there. It's still in mint condition. No paint chips. I'm being very careful not to chip this thing, because if I did, I'd be pissed. Because King Bling is the exact opposite. It's up somewhere up there. You can tell how dusty that thing is. It's because of how long I had it. I got it in 2017, so that makes sense. And then there's also another Sea Gravedigger I have there. Forgot to mention that. And if I get a good angle of this, that's my whole collection right there. So, yeah. That's my Monchamp collection for you guys. Throwback season. That's actually just a custom logo I made. I mean, I also put it there. I did Monchamp there. And there's all that stuff. So, yeah, that's it for this video. And goodbye. Oh, there's my face.